Hello, today we're going to clean the engine compartment of a 1997 Geo Metro. It's pretty dirty right now. It's got gunk and dirt and grease everywhere. So we're just going to go in there and put some degreaser on it and make it look really nice. You'll see the results soon. Now before you begin, you want to locate the alternator and cover it. I like to cover with a plastic bag. I mean, you just take it. Here's the alternator down here on the Geo. By the way, this works for any vehicle. You just take a piece of plastic, cover up the alternator, protect it, because you'll see what we're going to be doing in a second after the degreasing. Okay, so it's pretty much covered up now. At least majority of any liquids that land on it, it'll keep the alternator dry, fairly dry. Okay, next step is the degreaser, the engine degreaser. I had this one left over. I got like half a can in here. I'm not sure, but I think for this size engine, half a can would be good. If not, I still have more, and I have another can. Anyway, you just shake it up really good. Car should be warm but not hot, and the temperature, outside temperature, should be at least above 70, 72 degrees. All right, you don't want to do this in a cold climate. And you just start spraying it. You just start, don't be cheap. Just spray the degreaser everywhere. Don't be bashful, don't be afraid. Just spray it everywhere. Hey, I'm running out already. It wasn't as much as I thought. Oh, maybe not. Just might be enough. Like I said, don't be bashful. Spray it everywhere. This is also great if you have any kind of oil leak and you're really not sure where it's coming from. You want to do this, and then soon afterwards you'd inspect the vehicle to see, you get a better view of where the actual leak is coming from. So this is nice to do occasionally. Keep your car looking good. Not to mention, you keep your engine clean. You take your car in for service anywhere. I mean, they know you respect your car and you're taking care of it just by cleaning the engine. Maybe they'll take care of you too. Give you better service, who knows. Alright, so now you let the degreaser do its work for about 20 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, about 20 minutes have elapsed. I let the degreaser do its work, and now I take a regular garden hose with a jet spray on it, and you just start going at the engine. Don't be afraid, just wet everything up. I just tend to stay away from the alternator, which we covered with a plastic bag. You just start hitting it as best you can. Get everything. Battery too. Of course, you spray the degreaser on everything. Transmission. Valve cover. Just about everywhere. Again, staying away from the alternator. Just go to town on this thing. Just get all that degreaser out of there. Alright, once you feel it's completely cleaned up, you're going to let it dry. And you let it dry for at least half an hour to an hour. We're here in a hot climate, so it's going to dry pretty fast. But you let it dry for at least half an hour minimum. All right, see you later. Show you the next step. Okay, the vehicle is fairly dry. You can also help it along, speed it along with a shop towel. You go in there and take off more grime, more stuff that has gotten stuck behind. But it's come out pretty nice. It's clean. The engine looks pretty clean. Now for the secret weapon. You know what the secret weapon is? That WD-40. You go ahead now and take the WD-40 and just spray it on everything. Plastic, the firewall. Just spray it on everything. Again, don't be bashful. Let me see if I can change the spray on this thing. It's coming out. Okay. This is better. Okay. Just spray it on everything. Master cylinder, distributor cap, the wires, valve cover, everything. Just spray it on everything. What you don't want to spray it on are the belts, of course. You're going to start getting slippage if you spray it on the belts. Hoses, battery, relay and fuse covers, just everything. Now the nice thing is it'll hold that nice shine for quite a while. And again, I've just let the car dry for about half an hour or so. Some people are of the school of thought, oh, you should start the car up right away after you've wet it down. That's just crazy. If you do that, any water that stayed behind that might be between any kind of electrical connectors, you're going to have a short. So the best thing to do is leave the car off for as long as you can, preferably over an hour. Now you spray all of this stuff, and again, you don't start the car, because you may have water that may have seeped in, let's say in the relays or the fuse box or something like that. You know, it's highly unlikely, but it's possible. So you just want to let all that stuff dry out. Okay? And again, you're not going to be cheap with the WD-40. All the hoses. And the hoses will retain a nice shine. Looks pretty neat. And you can do this again for any car, as long as you cover up that alternator and wait for the engine to dry really well before you start it. And that's it. That's how you clean an engine. This is a 1997 Geo Metro. Take care. Bye.